at this point. Okay, well, that's on Dr. Reddy's, but we have an interesting guest lined up now. As promised, we have Siddharth Purohit, the Senior Research Analyst at Angel Broking, who joins in and in fact looks at the banking as well as the cement space. So Siddharth, with that kind of armor behind you, what have you made about the possible announcement that we could hear from JP Associates and Ultratech today? And the fact that which balance sheet do you think will possibly see more of an impact and stock price hence?
Definitely this deal is a very positive development for Ultratech because Ultratech had a vision of creating 100 million tons of capacity over 3-4 years time, and they are getting this deal at a decent valuation. And moreover, so they are getting this assets in a geography where they didn't have much of presence in the central part of India, in the Satna cluster. So from strategic point of view, it becomes very, it strengthens the position of Ultratech, and post this deal, Ultratech will have a total capacity of more than 94 million tons, which is almost in line with their target. So what I believe is that this will lead to a further pricing discipline in the entire industry, and whatever price corrections we saw in the last, say, couple of months, particularly in the month of post-monsoon last year, so that will not be that volatile going ahead. So definitely from cement perspective, I would say that this is a very positive movement for Ultratech. But from the other side, if you say from balance sheet perspective, as you said, this is also a very positive move for the banks, because banks also have huge exposure to the JP group entirely, and the banks will take a kind of relief that now they are assured of at least getting part of the debt to be repaid now.
Okay, Siddharth, hi, good morning. The other issue that of course we want to discuss is the whole Mallya issue and the fact that he is now ready to repay 4,000 crores. Have you done any numbers in terms of which banks benefit most?
Yeah, as we know that Mallya has offered this 4,000 crores deal. But however, what we would like to know that how that deal will be structured, like, what will be the source of funding, what will be the source of repayment, that clarity has to come through. And if you talk about the banks which will benefit, would be definitely the PSU set of banks. Because the most of the exposure is by PSU banks only, led by SBI, which has roughly 1,600 crores of outstanding loans towards the group, and followed by IDBI and PNB, which have roughly 800 crores each. So I believe that this deal, if at all happens, and if Mallya is ready to offer this deal, then this is somehow a positive move for banks as well. Okay. Because all these loans have already been written up, and if this trend continues and the legal issue continues for many more years, then banks as such will have very difficult time recovering, because as we know, in legal proceeding in India takes multiple years, and we don't know what the outcome would be. Having said that, I would say that definitely PSU banks will have a kind of positive move out of this.
All right, Siddharth, we'll leave it on that note. Thanks very much for joining in and speaking to us. Well, we have the M&M management who is speaking about the acquisition.